I wanted to add some molding to the back wall on my accent wall that I painted beige, and the molding that I wanted was only available online. I wanted this molding to kind of flank my headboard. So the first thing we did was we brought our headboard back in and we centered it up on the wall so it fit perfectly. I also purchased artwork that I wanted to hang above our bed, so that was really important to kind of get that centered up as well. We put tape down to mark where our headboard is. We also decided how high we wanted the molding to be from our headboard and from the ceiling. So we started by making the cuts on the molding and doing the center section just to kind of figure out what we were doing and how this was going to work. We cut all of the pieces at a 45-degree angle. When we went to put the pieces on the wall, we also used our Roby nailer to hold them in place. And then to make sure that they were nice and straight, we used a level. And then we also used a board on the side just to make sure that it was squared and nice and straight. I think probably that top section was the hardest one just because it was our first one and we were kind of figuring it out. Once we got that in place, we wanted to do 2 rectangles on the sides. So we went through and figured out our measurements, where we wanted the pieces to lay, and then made sure that we had enough pieces, which we did. So I measured correctly before we got started. And then we made all of our cuts. Next, we went in and nailed all the pieces to the wall. Now, after you're done putting all your pieces up, this really honestly didn't take us very long to do, and it made a huge difference. In the next steps, we're going to fill the holes. We're also going to use caulking along the inside and outside of the molding. The next thing I like to do is touch-up paint. So I will cover all of the nail holes. I painted the molding, and I ended up doing 2 coats on the molding. And then I also go over the top of the baseboards where we put the caulking down, just to make sure that everything looks nice and fresh. And this does take a little bit of time, but it's so worth it, and it makes everything look great. Hey guys, I'm Liz and you're watching my second DIY channel where I post daily DIY videos. You may be familiar with my main channel, Liz Fenwick DIY, but I'm glad that you found me over here on my second channel. Make sure that you're subscribed so you just get notified every day when I post our daily DIY video.